Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. I was actually thinking about skipping Natgas today because we covered it quite frequently in recent days, but I already received a lot of requests for another Nasdaq update, Natgas update. And yeah, I think it's moving at the moment. It's quite interesting, whereas other assets like gold aren't doing much really. Oil is a bit in no man's land, but Natgas at least it's nicely progressing in its current decline, also as forecasted. Reacted yesterday to the micro resistance, which we communicated in yesterday's update. So I think we had that reaction after the last video. Yeah, it actually happened. It happened on Monday. So the Sunday update, late Sunday, that provided the resistance area for you, possible short trade area, but not, don't want to say short trade area. It's just the resistance area, really. Not necessarily the best short trade setup there, but it reacted to where it needed to for this fourth wave. We did highlight that only a break above this micro resistance area at $1.91, especially that level, would indicate that some kind of a low is in place and that we are moving up in circle wave 4. Until then, we would expect one more low to complete this wave count. And it seems like we might see another micro low. This looks like a small bearish flag. So before we dive further into the micro count, bigger picture for anybody who is new, we've been observing this decline since early in January, and it might need another 4-5 pattern. I've looked at the count again today. I think we've got definitely enough waves in place to also count all 5 waves down complete, but I'm going to give the current trend the benefit of the doubt, which is down. And I think I'm leaning towards another low, another 4-5 pattern. And don't get me wrong, I am highlighting that, yeah, the low could basically be in at any point. We also pretty much oversold now on the daily time frame. As you can see here, it's re-entered the oversold region. It did that before here. That was in December, but it was much more oversold on the daily. So it has still definitely some more space. But yeah, that's something to highlight. But I will not confirm an overall low in place. Obviously, we're tracking here a long-term low. But it's not in yet. Okay, I have no indication that a low is in place. And I will not confirm a low until I have a clear 1-2 setup to the upside. I need to have a 1-2 setup to the upside, or we will just get further downside movements, further downside extensions. And I've already highlighted this with this additional 4-5 pattern. So yeah, let's go to we are already on the 1 hour time frame. I've highlighted previously to you several Fibonacci levels here that could act as support or targets. This one did here on the 12th of Feb at $1.79. This is where we got our bounce, made one more low. We wanted to see one more low with this micro count. Next level is at $1.71. Because we've come so close already, I'm going to add another extension, and we'll just highlight the ones we don't need anymore. So it's just the next one to watch, 171 and then 162. I'm looking forward to some kind of a reaction down here. We now oversold, as I said, to oversold on the daily time frame, and the wave count, the downside wave count, at least here in circle wave 3, is basically full. First indication that some kind of a low is now in place. And as you can see, we're pretty much at the end of this circle wave 3. But first indication that we are moving higher here would be a break above this wave 4 high at $1.86. And then we are I'm first going to explore the idea that this is a fourth wave corrective rally, which could be, a little bit more substantial. But I will also have to adjust the resistance area for this based on the latest low. It's now between $1.91 and $2.14. A break above 214 in 5 waves would be the first indication that a long-term low is already established. Looking really here at the nano count, you could say, which is not so reliable, but it looks to me as if the market developed a 3-wave move down, and I'm looking forward to another low here possibly. Looks a bit like a bearish flag. I mean, what are we talking about? Maybe really just one more nano low. But certainly this is a 3-wave rally here. So, but this is now really small degree that can change very quickly. But it looks a bit like a bearish flag, right? So you might want to check that out, but it might have already broken or whatever when you watch the video. But a bit of a bear flag there, 3 waves down. We need 5 to complete this move. But again, you see a lot of distortions on the smallest time frames. On the smaller time frames, it's more relevant to look at the Fibonacci levels and so on. Not so much here really the absolute nano count. You get a lot of distortions there. But as long as we only have 3 wave rallies, I cannot confirm a low. I cannot even confirm a local low until we break at least above the last swing high. And then we've got the trend line as well to watch as a potential breakout point. That's my update about Natgas. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.